Hey, what up everybody? Holmes here and welcome back to more Dark Souls 2 No Death, No Bonfire walkthrough slash run. Yeah, so today we're gonna be going through the Iron Keep and some parts of the Gulch and the Gutter. So yeah, gonna be taking down 2 primal bosses in one video. And right there you want to finish off the first turtle guy as quick as possible, but this guy still managed to break the bridge. I don't know how the fuck that happened. He swung. Somehow that damaged the bridge and he flew off. So I guess it's a fair trade. I don't have to deal with him, and the bridge was lost. I have died like that before, okay, in my practice runs. Like I was trying to like jump over a bridge and I somehow messed up the timing and I jumped too early and I just like flew straight in the lava. I'm like, god damn it. So yeah, it's kind of dangerous to make the jump, but I don't know, it's just I guess it's a bit of a pressure, you know, like don't die, but then like if you fuck up this jump, you'll die. So tiny bit of pressure, and you want to hit that pressure plate so the captain behind you will fall into the lava, so he won't be blasting arrows at you while you're trying to take on this turtle dude over here. So right here I was trying to bait him a bit more backwards so he can like get burned by the fire, but apparently he was so, I don't know, it was just like a little bit of distance away from the fire and he managed to not take any damage for the time after he took like half of the damage from the fire already. Alright, so after entering this fog door right here, there's gonna be 2 Avelyn knights. One's gonna be right here, right in front of you, and the other Avelyn knight is gonna be across from this guy, and it's gonna be a black phantom. This guy just freaking walked off, so well, I guess that was okay because I didn't have to waste any time or healing items on the guy because he just jumped the fuck off. So that was nice. And right here I'm just trying to cheese this guy, trying to put as much damage as I can. Probably should have been trying to go for a headshot since it'll do more damage if you pull off a headshot. But yeah, just cheese that guy. Make sure you cheese these 2 guys, okay? Because if you try to run past this part right here, because there's gonna be a turtle guy over here, and if you don't kill this guy quick enough and you don't get to the next area quick enough, those 2 Avelyn knights are gonna be right behind you. So you're gonna get sandwiched in this area and you'll most likely die. So make sure you take them out. And kind of fucked up at this part, and I took one hammer hit from him, and it does a shitload of damage, as you guys can see. So yeah, if you guys are using this twin blade over here, it might be best if you get some more, like if you get your opponent to an more open area, because if you're in the tight area, when you spin your twin blade, you're gonna hit the wall and it's gonna cancel your attack. So yeah, it's could be a bit dangerous. So I'm just baiting this turtle guy over here since there's more it's more open over here. So, and he just keeps backing up. I'm like, come on. And he's just backing up, so I'm like, okay, you can keep backing up, I'll just cheese you with my crossbow since he's just gonna keep backing up. And drop the large titanite shard. It doesn't really matter what they drop because we have already upgraded our weapons to max. It's gonna heal up that little bit of HP just in case, because sometimes those little HP is like what saves you from being from getting killed in one shot, you know. And right here is gonna be another turtle guy. I'm just gonna let the blade do its work. Just bait the turtle guy to attack here, and voila. And I don't think it's a one-hit kill from NG Plus from the blade to the turtle guys. So you might have to get a couple of hits in after the blade falls on them. But it does chip off a shitload of health though. So as you go beyond NG Plus and stuff, you know, I don't think those blades can one-shot those turtle guys anymore. Now this part, you guys can risk it. There is a turtle guy down the stairs to the right. He is going to be blocking your path though. And if you don't turn off the fire, there's a chance, if you don't kill him quick enough, there's a chance that he's going to keep pushing forward and you have nowhere to go and you're going to get burned by the fire and he'll kill you. But if you can kill him fast enough, you can just skip this whole part right here. But I just wanted to play it safe. So this is why I'm doing this. I'm trying to turn off the thing that's making the fire, well, activating the fire. And what I what my original plan for this part is you climb up this ladder to the highest point, and when this Black Phantom follows you up, you kick him. You kick him until he loses all his endurance and then he falls off. But I ended up doing that instead. Like, oh shit, look at that. Half of my health gone. And then at this point I was kind of panicking, but I'm like, oh no. If he hits me in one hit, I'm screwed. So plan B, you know, if that ladder didn't work out for you, you can use this ladder. And wait for him to come down, just punch him. Punch him until he loses all his stamina and then he'll drop. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the fall damage to our advantage. Because look, it did a crap tons of damage. It did 1,800 damage just by him falling. Okay? Now I'm pretty sure that's just for the fall damage. I don't think my punches did stayed right there because it really does anything. So I'm just using this ladder to my advantage. Kick him off, you know, and he's done. That fall did a shitload of damage. Oh my god. This is why I like these long ass ladders, especially if there's like a tough Black Phantom around. You can use these ladders to bait them to follow you up, and then you can kick them until they lose all their stamina and then they'll fly the fuck off. So it's pretty awesome. And right here, that was the switch to turn off all the flames so we can get through parts easier. And I'm just gonna use up some of my Ember Herb to restock my miracles so I can use them against the boss. I'm mainly gonna use my miracles, my Sunlight Spear and my Great Lightning Spear for like primal bosses and other bosses, you know. If I have to, I might use it on Black Phantoms, but I highly doubt I'll need to, because regular like lightning spears can do the job for them. If you use all your lightning spear, I'm pretty sure they'll die. So yeah, I'm just gonna save my Sunlight Spears and Great Lightning Spears for bosses. That's what I'm gonna use it for. Take them down fast, because I don't want to be spending too much time in the boss room trying to dodge all his shit. So the biggest boss concern at this point, I have been doing more practice runs, and there are some bosses that have gave me a bit of trouble. It gave me a bit of pressure too, so because they hit pretty hard, so they can two-hit you, so it's pretty ridiculous. Number one is the Mirror Knight. The Mirror Knight does a shitload of damage. It's pretty insane, so he is one of my concerns. The Demon of Songs, if he goes berserk, there's a chance he can kill me too, because he has this water attack that's pretty devastating. So for this fight right here against the Iron King, I'm just gonna choose him pure miracles. As you guys can see, it does a shit ton of damage to this guy, so just dodges basic attacks, you know. His attacks aren't that hard to read. So yeah, just cheese him with lightning spears. Alright, so if he's gonna breathe fire, you can just run towards the side right here, but make sure you get out of the way after he's done breathing his fire, because he's gonna follow it up with something else. He's either gonna do this fire attack, which it will reach you if you stand on the side, or he's gonna do a laser beam. Okay, so be careful about that. Okay, so I'm just waiting, and as you guys can see, he's gonna charge up laser beam right here. So I'm like, okay, he's gonna charge up laser beam. When he fires, I fire, and boom, he's down. Okay, so that's the Iron King. Pretty simple. If you guys got all these miracles, which you guys should have, if you guys want to do this no bonfire run with more, while having an easier time. If you guys want to take down the bosses with melee, that's fine too, you know, but I'm not as skilled as some of you guys are, so I can't really do that. Yeah, I just want to get through the parts as quick as possible. I don't want to like linger around the area for some time and ended up falling to my death or getting killed by the boss. So yeah, like I was saying, the Mirror Knight is my biggest concern. Demon of Song, 50-50, you know, because it's pretty easy, but if he goes crazy with his little water attack, I might die, because if you get caught by that combo, you're screwed. I have died like that before on my Dex build runs. Well, when I was playing off camera. Let's see. Valstat, he's fairly easy, you can block all his attacks.
No interest.
He does have a potential to one-shot you though, so he might be a bit like all the bosses beyond Drangleic Castle. It kind of scares me a bit because they do hit pretty freaking hard. Yeah, like Mirror Knight 2-shot. Demon of Psalm, he can combo you. If you get hit by his water attack, you can get staggered and you can die from it. Valstat, he has a potential to one-shot you. Okay, maybe the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender will be easier because you can summon 2 Phantoms for them and you can just cheese them with magic. So that'll be easier. Nashandra shouldn't be a problem because we can summon 2 Phantoms for them too, and then you can just blast them with miracles. So, but the Giant Lord, he might be a bit of a problem because he can one-shot you too. So, I guess those 4 bosses are my biggest concerns at this point. Other bosses shouldn't be a problem. You could summon Phantoms for all of them, and at this point, I just cut it all the way towards where you can go to the Winter Shrine. But I only did this because I thought I had enough souls. I didn't show the whole run because you guys have seen it already. So, and I will show it in the next video too. So there's no point showing it again. So I'm just gonna show you guys this part because this is my first time coming through here on this character, and there is this flex out sentry guy right here. So I don't want anyone to be freaked out by this guy. Like, hey, what the hell? In his video, this guy wasn't here. Why is he here in my run? So I'm just showing you guys this guy will be here on the first time you come over here. Okay, it is not a boss. He's considered as a regular enemy now, and if you kill him once, he will not respawn again unless. I don't know if Bonfire Aesthetic works, but I know if you go on NG plus or plus whatever it is, he will be back again. So yeah, he's only like he'll only stay here for like 1 NG, I guess. I don't know if Bonfire Aesthetic works, so I don't know about that because I don't Bonfire Aesthetic this area for any reason. Yeah, this is why I'm showing this part, and I want to show that I don't have enough souls. I was trying to see if I have enough souls because I read it on a forum, but it was a mistake because I guess the guy didn't explain it properly, because I thought if I had all those souls in my hands, well, without using them, it considers like the souls will gather up to your soul memory or something like that. But I guess I misread it, or the guy explained it badly or something, but it didn't work. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I don't have enough souls to open it because I didn't want to do the rotten because there's a lot of jumping and there's quite a bit of platforming in the gutter. So I don't know, I'm not really good at platforming. There's this one part in my Dex Build walkthrough. I don't know if I left it in or not. It was in the Iron Keep. And when I was trying to jump from the Dull Ember, I totally missed the jump. I just flew off. Like, I didn't even land on the platform. I was trying to jump from the current platform to the other platform without landing in the lava so I can obtain the Dull Ember, but I didn't even land on the other platform. I just jumped straight into the lava. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really good at, like, jumping in games. So, it really scares me. So, at this point, I'm like, shit, if I fuck this up, it's all over. So I'm like, okay, so make sure you have your silver catch ring on too. Okay, so I landed this part successfully, but this is not over yet. Okay, there's still more jumping. We're not even in the gutter yet, so yeah, and the gutter it's all dark and shit, and it has a lot of jumping. So I was kind of nervous because I didn't want to die. That's why I went to check out the Shrine of Winter. I was hoping what the person said on the forum was right. Like, if I had those souls on my hands, you know, like the boss souls in my hands, without consuming them, it still count towards your soul memory, but it didn't. You have to consume it to your you have to consume the souls, and your soul memory has to be over 2 million in NG plus. Wait, actually, I'm not really sure it's 2 million or 3 million. I think it's over 2 million. You have to have over 2 million, okay? So if you have 1 million, and when you start NG plus you have 1 million, you're gonna have to earn 2 million in the current run. The first million is not gonna count, okay? So you're gonna have to earn 2 million, and then you can enter the Shrine of Winter without having to fight the primal bosses. but I didn't have that, and I guess I misread it or something. I don't know. It's either one of them. I misread it or the guy didn't explain it properly. So yeah, I didn't get the chance to enter the Shrine of Winter without having to kill the primal bosses. So I am gonna have to take on the primal bosses. I could just consume their souls, like all the souls I have, and I'll probably rack up another million. But I didn't want to waste any souls, just in case for those of you guys that are planning to save your souls for a weapon or something, and you're following this guide, and you found out the person that's doing the guide used all of his boss souls to get through like the Shrine of Winter. I'm like, oh, what's this? I have to use all the souls to get through all this part. So yeah, I was like, alright, so I guess most of you are not going to want to waste your boss souls. So I'm going to do it the way how most people are going to do it. Not waste your boss souls and do this part like a man. So not going to light any bonfires, because if you light a bonfire, that's going to be a checkpoint. And I do not want my checkpoint to be in the gutter. Hell no. Hell no. And I'm just going to speed run through this part right here. There's going to be a mummy guy. This part's a bit dangerous. I have died here before in my practice runs. This guy's gonna come down. There's gonna be one more guy towards your right. There's also gonna be that dog. That dog is the most dangerous creature in this area, because he can push you off, and he does hit pretty damn hard. That's how I died before too in my practice run. I was trying to make a beeline for this ladder, and then the dog attacked me, and then my character like slid off from the side, and then I died. And there goes the no death, no bonfire run. So yeah, you gotta be really careful about those dogs. And about poison, because this area is filled with poison stuff. Those statues that shoot out poison, oh my god, they're insane. So I'm just checking, like, is those guys gonna follow me up? Because there is a chance they'll follow you up, so don't think they won't, because they will, as you guys will see in this video. And okay, so there's a dog right there. He's approaching me. I don't have my crossbow out, so I have to resort to my lightning spear. It does a good amount of damage too, so. And yeah, the guy that I thought wouldn't follow me up, there he is. Surprise, surprise. And there was a total of 2 of them, so the other one's still coming. You want to make sure you want to stay behind for those guys, okay? Because they will eventually come, and they'll try to get some cheap shots. And yeah, if you're not careful, they'll probably screw up the run for you, because they can push you off of platforms too. So you gotta be really careful about those guys. Okay, so right here there's gonna be another dog down there. I was gonna cheese it with my lightning spears, because I didn't want to get whacked when I was trying to transition through the fog door. But this guy came along, and the pressure was on. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, there's a guy pushing me. He does good amount of damage. There's a dog right below me. If I fuck this up, I'm gonna get comboed to hell. So I just decided to make a beeline through those 2. Enter the fog door. Make sure you take the first ladder to go down after you enter the fog door, okay? Take the first ladder. That ladder would lead you down here. And just keep following the ladders down, and then you'll eventually end up in the first floor, and that's where we have to go. So follow this ladder down, and you'll be in this platform, and there's gonna be another ladder right here. And after we take this ladder, we're on the lowest floor. Okay, so be careful with these guys. Their weapons have curse or dark. I don't know what they are, but they will curse you. So be careful about that. Now I don't know if getting cursed considered you dying in the run. So I would assume that it doesn't count, because the Chandra does a lot of cursing. So I don't know if it does count, then it's gonna add more difficulty to the Chandra, because I won't be able to get close to her. Yeah, I don't know. I sure hope not. If any of you guys got some information, please let me know. And yeah, just skip through that whole part right there, and you're gonna be in this fog door right here. There's gonna be a bonfire to your left. I wouldn't recommend lighting that one either, because you do not want the gulch to be your checkpoint. Because look at all these poison flying all over the place. It's ridiculous. And right here, I'm gonna chat with Lucatiel so I can summon her for the boss fight, okay? And she's gonna be really useful because she's gonna distract the boss, and I'm just gonna blast the boss with lightning spears. So for bosses that you can summon phantoms with, I would really highly recommend you guys summon the NPCs for the boss, because you can just be in the distance and you can cheese them with magic or miracles or a hex, doesn't matter. And it'll make the fight a lot easier. But you guys can choose to solo the boss too if you guys have the confidence that you will beat the boss. I just didn't want to risk dying trying to beat the boss with a melee weapon. Alright, so I'm getting poisoned here, and I'm just healing up. Trying to top off my health before I go into the boss fight. And waiting. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here. I think I'm gonna top my sunlight spears off by eating 1 amber herb. Yeah, well, I only got 2, but I think that's good enough. Pretty sure that's good enough. And gonna break these jars before summoning Lucatail so I can make a beeline to the boss door. Because if you hang around this area too much, Lucatail is gonna get shot by those poison statues, and chances are she's gonna die from poison. The NPCs do get poison, so you want to be careful. Just ate poison moss there to get rid of the poison. Transition through the fog door as quick as possible. Here's the Rotten. Be careful, he does have a grabbing attack. Okay, so right here I'm just gonna bait him to do attacks, and I'm just gonna dodge until Lucatail gets here. And here she is, right behind him. I'm just gonna wait for the Rotten to notice her so I can start cheesing with my lightning spears. Alright, so the Rotten has turned his attention to her. Now I'm just gonna start blasting him with lightning spear, sunlight spear, great lightning spear. All this shit, I'm just gonna blast him. It does a decent amount of damage for miracles. I don't know if he's miracle resistant or what, but it does an okay damage. Not as high as I thought it would do, but surprisingly it's still enough to take him out. I'm just using a sunlight spear now. Trying to cheese him. I wouldn't recommend you guys using melee weapons against this guy, because his attacks are pretty crazy, because he does have a swing that can cover his backside too. It's a 180 swing. He swings like from the left to the right, and then his hand will be in the back. Okay, he'll swing like really hard, and if you're standing behind him, there's a chance you'll take the hit too. So I have died like that before too, so I didn't want to get up close and personal with Rotten, so that's why I decided to use the sunlight spears and stuff to take him out. These bosses are pretty damn crazy on NG+. They hit pretty freaking hard too. And we got Sublime Bone Dust. No point of having that, because we're not gonna be able to use it anyways, because we can't access any bonfires. Okay. Alright, final primal bonfire down. And next we're gonna be heading to the Drangleic Castle. Drangleic Castle, 2 bosses. We got the Dragon Rider and the Twin Dragon Riders and the Mirror Knight. Twin Dragon Riders, I found an easy, really easy trick if you have a Faith user, okay? I don't know about mages, because when I played as a mage, I had my cousin with me, so we were co-oping bosses. So I don't know if mages will do like good against them, because I haven't soloed them before, so I don't know if it'll do good against the Dragon Riders or hexes. I don't know, because I've been messing around with this character, and I have more characters with faith than with magic and stuff. I know pyromancy does a good amount of damage against them, so pretty happy about that.
I'll be around if you...
Well, actually, I think I showed the route to oh yeah, I do show the route to the Shrine of Winter. Okay, so it's not in the next episode. In the next episode, I'll be taking on the Drangleic Castle. But yeah, in this episode, I'm gonna be covering the road to the Drangleic Castle as well. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I haven't been posting recently, because like friends been coming over, and then they've been I don't know, it's just like a day after day thing. Like one day you got this someone calling you here, and then someone's coming over tomorrow, and then going over somewhere else the day after. So it's been a pretty busy week. So yeah, I haven't been posting. Haven't been recording that much either, so can't post without recording. And this part, same old trick, you know, just blast these guys with emit force. And once they take damage, everybody is gonna get aggroed. And I'm just gonna cheese them the old-fashioned way. Okay. Waiting for them to get out of their little room. I don't think it's a jail cell because it is made out of wooden doors. So I don't think it's a jail cell. I don't know what those things are supposed to be. Their stomach or something else. I would like to think it's their stomach. I wonder what caused them to be like this too. It's I don't know. I haven't gotten too much into like the Dark Souls lore stuff. I usually just play the game, beat the boss, practice the boss, kick the boss's ass, and do a tutorial on it. That's my usual Dark Souls route. Yeah, I don't know. After Dark Souls, after my No Death No Bonfire run, I might do Demon Souls, or I might just continue the walkthroughs I haven't finished. I don't know about Outlast. I might finish that. I might not. No, it just depends. Kind of want to finish up the Last of Us walkthrough because I still haven't finished that. I left it on hold, so. Oh, got a surprise right here. Yeah, I've been doing Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2. Getting kind of, I don't know, I need some break from Dark Souls 2, you know. It's been Dark Souls 2 non-stop ever since release date. It's been like almost 2 months now. Well, actually, I think it has been 2 months. Been playing this game non-stop. Holy shit. I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen once Dark Souls 2 comes out. Once the DLC comes out, wow, I'm gonna spend like my whole life on that thing now. Trying to perfect everything like how I made the Dex build walkthrough. Giving you guys all the instruction on each enemies and stuff, like how to beat them. Yeah, trying to make my boss guys and area guys as efficient as I can. That's my that's how I do things with Souls game, I guess. And if Project Beast is real, which I'm pretty sure 90% of people thinks is real, I'm one of the 90% too. I really hope it's real. So, and I heard they're gonna do some announcing or something on E3. So hopefully I get to see what the game's about, and hopefully it is like Dark Souls. And yeah, when that comes out, you guys will know what's up. If there's No Death No Bonfire, let's go for that too. Alright, so yeah, just taking the same route to the Shrine of Winter, and right here I kind of fucked up a bit. Freaking all 3 bolts just hit the freaking rock. That was kind of dumb. But hey, the Avelyn is pretty damn powerful if you guys are doing a No Death No Bonfire. And people when you fight people online, a lot of people use this too. They dual wield this shit, and then they equip like lightning arrows. And damn, those lightning arrows do a lot of damage. Oh my god, I've been messing around with those too. It does a good amount of damage. Really like them. Really like them. It takes down the enemies fast. More better than your iron arrows or the heavy bolts. So it's really damn strong. I guess it's like a fair trade-off, because when you use crossbows, you cannot equip poison stuff. You don't have poison bolts. You have poison arrows, you don't have poison bolts. So I guess it's a fair trade-off. I think. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, Avelyn. Fair trade-off for Avelyn, I guess. Because you can have lightning arrows or bows. You just can't have like a bow that shoots 3 shots at once. So I don't know, I'm just rambling here because I'm just retracing my steps here, showing you guys how to get to the Shrine of Winter. For those of you guys that don't know, this is how you get to it. And voila. At this point on, the bosses are getting tougher and tougher. The parts before the bosses were fairly simple, but I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about like the upcoming bosses. Except Nashandra, but she does have an attack that can KO too. So, oh man, every boss nowadays have KO abilities after Drangleic. Before Drangleic, you know, it's just like your practice. You know, practice how to dodge, practice when to attack. But now, once you get to Drangleic and beyond, damn, that's when shit gets real. Especially on NG Plus. Oh my lord. Yeah. One fucked up dodge, you're gonna lose half of your health, or you're gonna lose your life. That's how insane I find this is. Or maybe because I cap myself at 150, just because I want to, and for PvP purpose and co-op purposes. I'm pretty sure you guys will have an easier time if you guys don't cap yourself at 150. If you just go like level 300, 400, 500, you know, you have like better equipment to have on, so you have better defense. But yeah, I just like it at 150. And surprisingly, with a guard with their sword, it still blocks a good amount of damage. And at this point, I'm like, oh shit, this guy. Oh, okay. So if I take one more of those arrow shots, I'm screwed. This guy pulled off a headshot. Dark Souls 2 enemies are pretty damn amazing with their headshot skills, you know. I don't know, I was pretty impressed. Like in Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls, like barely anybody can pull off any headshots. Like in Dark Souls 2, everybody becomes like marksmen and stuff. Just like freaking headshot you left and right. Alright, didn't drop anything, and yeah, this is gonna be it for this episode. But I'm gonna have to take out this crystal lizard right here. There's no way I'm gonna let this crystal lizard survive. Get the Titanite chunk and Titanite slab, and then yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. Chat up with the Emerald Hero here. La 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 la. Okay, so yeah, this is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this video has helped you guys out through your parts. And join me next time when I take on more Dark Souls 2 No Death, No Bonfire. Alright, see you guys then. Holmes out.